Hello, this is Corey from the First Aid Training Co-operative, and today we're going to demonstrate how we would do CPR on a collapsed, non-breathing adult when you have a bystander who may be able to help you. So the context is today I've got Tom, he's our volunteer, and he's going to help us with some CPR. I'm going to run through my CPR protocol and Tom will join in at appropriate time. So I imagine that I've found a casualty. The first thing I'd always do at any casualty scene is stop and assess for danger, make sure the scene is safe. I'd certainly think about putting gloves on if I had them, and check for signs of cross-contamination, blood, mucus, vomit on the ground. Approaching my casualty, I want to check to see if they are alert. Hello, can you hear me? My name's Corey, I'm a first aider. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Put my hands on your shoulders. Can you feel this? Wake up. There's no response, so I need to shout for help, help. Is anyone there? Can I have some help, please? Then I'm going to put my hand on the casualty's head. I'm going to tilt their head back. I'm going to open their mouth and lift their chin. With an open airway, I can then check for breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tom, I'm glad you've come. We've got an incident here. Do you have your phone with you?
I do, yeah.
We need you to call for the emergency services. You need to dial 999 or 112.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to tell them where we're at. I need you to tell them we've got an unresponsive, non-breathing casualty. And I want you to check to see if there's an AED in the building.
Okay.
And make sure you tell the emergency services that's what we need, an AED. As soon as you've done that, Tom, I need you to come back to help me.
Okay, no problem.
So Tom's going to call emergency services and I'm going to start my CPR protocol with 30 compressions. So I'll put my hands in the centre of the chest, arms straight, put the weight of my shoulders over my hands, and I'm going to press 5 to 6 centimetres deep and do my first set of 30 compressions. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm going to put 2 breaths into the casualty. Tom, I'm going to do compressions. I want you to start counting compressions.
Okay. There's no AED available, but the ambulance is on its way, Corey.
Okay, thank you.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, Tom, get ready to take over as soon as I do this second breath. So continuous compressions, Tom.
Okay.
That's really good, Tom. Just keep going, don't stop. We're going to do 2 minutes of compressions. So now we have a bystander. When I get tired, the bystander can take over and the bystander will do 2 minutes of continuous compressions and then I'll ask them to stop and then I'll do 2 minutes of CPR, 30 breaths, 30 compressions to 2 breaths. So to summarise then, if we're doing CPR, we have a bystander to help. As soon as I realise we've got a non-breathing casualty, the bystander can call the emergency services. They can find out if there's an AED available, and I can start my CPR, 30 compressions to 2 breaths. Once the bystander has made the phone call and I'm starting to tire, they can take over and do continuous compressions for 2 minutes, and then we'll swap over. I'll do 2 minutes of CPR, compressions and breaths, and the bystander will then do 2 minutes of continuous compressions, and we'll alternate staying fresh until help arrives.